20 knots beneath a polar nightmare. The crew fights frost, failing hydraulics, and the silent threat of a Russian SSBN. One wrong move, one crack of ice, and the mission ends in disaster. The Arctic stretches as a frozen void, a silent expanse where even light struggles to reach. Below 12 feet of unbroken ice, the submarine drifts cautiously. Every instrument hums, every ping carries weight. Ice above shifts slowly, whispering pressure against the hull. Temperatures hover at -35°C, frost creeping along metal surfaces and clothing alike. Propulsion systems strain, hydraulics sluggish under cold. One miscalculation and stealth is lost. Crew members rotate through cramped stations, sweat mingling with frost. Eyes flick between digital readouts and the frozen viewport. Microchecks are continuous. Ballast adjustments, sonar calibration, propulsion diagnostics. Each movement precise, deliberate. Human and machine interlocked in a tense ballet under ice. The Arctic night stretches endlessly. Black ice, frozen voids, silent and indifferent. Below 12 feet of solid ice, the submarine drifts cautiously. Every instrument hums. Every sonar ping carries weight. The captain leans over the console. "Status report," he demands, voice taut yet measured. The sonar officer's hands hover over the controls. Each blip could be ice, marine life, or a Russian SSBN crossing the patrol grid. Ice shifts above, whispering against the hull. Frost creeps along metal surfaces and clothing alike. Propulsion systems strain, hydraulics sluggish under the cold. The onboard navigation computer struggles with drift. Frozen sensors feed conflicting data. Timing is critical. The SSBN is predicted to reach launch position within 48 hours. Every decision compounds risk. Crew members rotate through cramped stations, eyes flicking between digital readouts and the frozen viewport. Their bodies react faster than minds can process. Training versus instinct, calculation versus fear. Ballast adjustments, sonar calibration, propulsion diagnostics. Each movement precise, deliberate. Human and machine, interlocked in a tense ballet beneath the ice. The submarine shudders as ice shifts above, cracking faintly. Each groan reverberates through the hull. The sonar officer freezes, a fleeting echo. Not ice, not marine life. Something large, moving deliberately. The captain orders, "Course adjustment, 5 degrees starboard. Now second stretch, hearts thump." One wrong move could reveal their position to a Russian SSBN already on alert. Blips bounce erratically. Ice interference spikes. A ghost echo hints at a contact, possibly the target. Confidence falters. Systems ping again. Bearing 32, speed 18 knots. The sonar officer reports. The propulsion engineer wrestles with frozen hydraulics. Pumps pulse. Cold metal bites fingers. The engine emits a low hum, normal but tense. Every vibration felt beneath boots, hands, even bones. A sudden sonar ping startles the crew. A metallic rattle from above. Frost sprays from the ceiling vent. Breath fogs the instruments. Time slows. Calculations multiply. Decision node, surface through weak ice or reroute along a longer, safer path. Both options risk detection, collision, or mission failure. The crew feels the weight. Responsibility for more than themselves. Ice thickness, 10 to 15 feet. Subspeed, 20 knots. Detection probability, 1 in 10,000 with active sonar. Patrol window, 48 hours before the SSBN reaches launch corridor. Every heartbeat synchronized with the machinery. Human instinct and mechanical precision clash and converge. Every ping, every micro movement matters. The submarine crests beneath a thin ice flow. Metal grinds. Frost flakes drift down like snow. The captain leans over the console, eyes locked on sonar. One miscalculation and the Russian SSBN detects them. Prepare to surface. Helm, adjust to 12 degrees port. Steady, voice low, precise. Muscles tense, mind racing. Every second magnified. Blips flicker. Ice interference spikes. A shadow drifts closer. Unidentified. Active sonar would give them away. Passive listening only. Every echo counts. Hydraulic valves hiss. Frozen pumps shudder. Fingers numb. Movements deliberate. Engine hums sync with the crew's quickened heartbeats. A sudden crack above. Ice fractures. The submarine shudders violently. Alarm lights flicker. Crew sways with the jolt. One misstep could pierce the ice and reveal them. Navigation computer glitches. Red alert. Backup engages. Time compresses. Decisions must be instant. Surface through ice or reroute along a longer, safer path. Surface now. Ice groans. Engines roar. Blip gone. The sub breaches a thin floe. Silence. Frosted periscope eyes the dark Arctic void. No alarms, no visual from enemy sensors. Relief barely registers. The tension remains, sharp as ice. Ice thickness, 12 feet. Sub speed, 20 knots. Detection probability, 1 in 10,000. Human ingenuity and machine precision converge perfectly. The moment of truth passes. The SSBN remains undetected. The submarine settles beneath the Arctic ice. Frost still clings to consoles. Crew members exhale in measured rhythm, shoulders sagging against the cold metal walls. The hum of machinery fills the void. Eyes scan the sonar feed. Everything quiet. For now. Good work, murmurs the captain, voice barely above the ambient engine thrum. Fingers trace the edge of the navigation console, grounding in tactile reality after the razor edge decision. Echoes fade. The blips are harmless now, mere shadows on the icy screen. The sonar officer leans back, rubbing the bridge of his nose, tasting the bitter tang of adrenaline lingering in his mouth. Pump stabilized. Hydraulics no longer shudder. Fingers rest briefly on the controls, letting warmth seep back into them. Sweat glints on brows despite the freezing temperature. Outside, the ice drifts silently. Dim light filters through, painting ghostly patterns across the hull. The Arctic still holds its secrets, calm but watchful. Ice thickness above, 12 feet. Subspeed now, 0 knots. Drift mode engaged. Detection probability dropped to negligible. The submarine, a combination of human skill and mechanical precision, moves quietly into the waiting hours. Relief is tempered with vigilance. Hydraulics stutter. Ice shifts above. Ballast anomaly. Manual reroute, the technician calls. Fingers fly over frozen valves. Red warning lights blink in rhythm with his heartbeat. The submarine tilts slightly. Ice flow tension creaks through the hull. Surface through weak ice or reroute, the captain murmurs, weighing detection risk against mission failure. Seconds tick louder than any alarm. Blips jitter on sonar. The Russian SSBN moves slow and deliberate. Every sonar ping echoes like a countdown. Probability calculations run through the crew's minds. One wrong maneuver. Exposure imminent. Cracks ripple through the ice. Cold air seeps through minor hull imperfections. Sweat and frost mix on the crew's faces. Ballast rerouted manually. Thrusters engage. Sub-angles toward thin ice. Hull groans. Ice above flexes, threatening to snap. Subsurfaces by inches. 10, 20, 30. Momentary friction against frozen water. Hull contacts ice briefly. Metal sings. Alarms flare. All eyes lock on control panels. Detection risk spikes. The captain commands. Hold steady. Maintain angle. Steady depth. Microseconds stretch into eternity. Ice thickness at surfacing point, 10 to 12 feet. Subspeed, 18 to 20 knots. Detection probability, 1 in 10,000 per ping. Timeline, 3 minutes until the SSBN leaves international waters. Hands tremble. Sweat drips onto frozen consoles. The technician mutters a quiet prayer under his breath. The sonar officer stifles a gasp. The captain exhales, jaw tight, eyes scanning every instrument. Every successful maneuver prevents early SSBN launch. Every error could trigger an international incident. Mission stakes crystallize. Strategic failure is nuclear scale. The submarine glides under unbroken ice. No detection. Systems hum steadily. Relief washes over the bridge. A quiet exhale after 2 days of tension. Status report, the captain commands. Calm voices respond. Readout stable. Crew fatigue etched in frost-lined faces. Frozen valves now hold. Hydraulics normalize. Warning lights dim. Fingers loosen their grip. Sweat cools instantly in -35 °C air. A sense of accomplishment mixes with exhaustion. Sonar blips fade. The Russian SSBN has left international waters. Every ping confirmed clear. Screens now silent. The operator allows himself a nod, almost imperceptible. The mission succeeds. A nuclear escalation is averted. Allies remain confident in U.S. Arctic capabilities. Intelligence collected during the patrol feeds into strategic assessments. Washington quietly updates risk projections. Relieved the patrol remained undetected. Crew exchanges tired smiles. Some lean back against the frost-covered consoles. Others quietly record data, hands shaking slightly. Small gestures, but each one carries weight. The human cost of vigilance under extreme conditions. Ice shifts silently above. Cold Arctic light filters faintly through. Outside, the polar night stretches unbroken, indifferent. Inside, the submarine moves like a shadow. Unseen, unheard, mission complete. A mix of triumph and tension remains. The crew knows the environment is unforgiving. Their work here protects countless lives beyond this frozen corridor of danger.